So my days are pretty structured. I get to a coffee shop around 7 a.m. and then I work till I need to eat, which is usually around 10:30 or 11. These are the most productive hours of my day. Everything after that is downhill. So I thought it might be interesting if I showed you what I'm bringing with me for the most productive hours of my day. Let's start off with the bag I'm bringing, the one you guys already know because I made a whole video on this, the Filson original briefcase. I love it, but I can't say I still recommend it, at least for retail. When I bought it, retail was like in the 300s, which was still a pretty penny. And now, just a few years later, it is $495 for a mostly canvas bag. That's a hard sell. If you can find them on sale, which you can, I still recommend it. But for full pop, I would personally probably find some niche company. So let's get into this. The first thing I always bring with me is an attitude. I always bring an attitude with me. Who are you? Are you new? I say that even if I know they've worked there for years. And when they ring me up, I say, oh, usually they give this to me for free. Okay, on a serious note, the first thing I bring with me is almost ridiculous. No, it's 100% ridiculous. The first thing I bring with me is a titanium sake bottle from Snow Peak, but I use it as a water bottle. This thing is embarrassingly expensive, but it's basically the lightest water bottle you will ever hold. So here are my keys, and here's the water bottle. They weigh about the same. So if you're comfortable throwing your keys in your bag, that's about as much as you'll be adding lugging this bad boy around. It is unnoticeable. So I toss it in my bag, and then I fill it up when I get to where I'm going. Here's an Amazon review that really resonated with me. Beautiful and simple, horrendously expensive, but weirdly worth it if you appreciate well-crafted, ultra-lightweight titanium and simple lines. It is beautiful, and it is weirdly worth it. Okay, the next thing I bring with me is a Remarkable 2 tablet. And I know you're all familiar with this because Remarkable's ad budget is larger than America's GDP, which is, how much is that? $23 trillion. I bought this because I just wanted something to organize my notes, preferably without a bright, shiny screen. I didn't want a new iPad because I know me, and I knew I would just get distracted. This thing is good. The screen is great, battery life is amazing, and the writing experience is wonderful. So what do I use this for? I use this for daily to-do lists, journaling, client call notes, and logging workouts. And for all of that, it's been really great. The only issue is if you're used to flying around on an iPad, the lag on this becomes pretty frustrating. See, you can rip around on an iPad as fast as you can think. The price you pay currently to use an e-ink screen, which are amazing, is patience. And I don't have patience. So I like this. The jury's still out. I'm not sure I'm sold on this just yet, but I've enjoyed using it. It's been helpful. I just need you to speed up, okay? I need you to move faster, please. Okay. Oh, and this is really satisfying. I like it. I like it. I like it. Next up, I bring more attitude. Okay, this next one is actually something you guys are all gonna be familiar with. Not much to say here that you guys don't already know. It's a MacBook Air with an M1 chip. I love Apple products. I've been a MacBook user forever, and the ones with an M1 chip and later are total beasts. I'm never starving for power here, so I love it. Next is my very favorite Apple product. I love these. AirPods Pro. These are the 2s. So they sound great, they charge in their case, they have great battery life, they're super comfortable, and the noise canceling. Still blows my mind. Still blows my mind. I jumped on the first gen of these the day they came out, and I'm still not over it. These are the 2s, which sound even better. These are always on me. I love these things. I will likely always upgrade to the latest generation of these because I'm such a huge believer. They're life-changing. They're life-changing. I sometimes do still bring over-ear headphones, which are the Sony WH100X-M3s. These are great. The AirPods Pro are just too convenient. I used to have a couple pairs of Bowers & Wilkins headphones, and I prefer the sound signature to them, so I have considered getting a pair of their, PX8s, but I don't know, because I just use AirPods Pro all the time, so I don't know if it'd be worth it for my case. Anyway, so next up, I'm taking my notes on the Remarkable, but you're still gonna have a pen or pens on you. So what pens do I carry with me? Well, I carry the Pilot Precise V5 RT. It's not super satisfying. That's not satisfying, but it writes incredibly. Even my dear pal, Matt Castilleja, renowned furniture maker, always drawing. He saw that I had this pen and he goes, those are the best. So you heard it from him. And then I have my Primo pen, which is the Kaweco Brass Sport. This thing is hefty and it patinas. It's all brass. I really like this thing. It feels good. It's the heft, man. I once went down the rabbit hole of pens, but I'm left-handed, so fountain pens don't really work for me. It becomes a mess and I just gouge through the paper, so rollers of sort just work better for me. Next up I carry business cards, but they're not really business cards, they're more personal cards that just have my name, my number, my email, and on the back it has a QR code that goes to my personal website. The reason I had these made was because I was working a job that I knew I had to get the hell out of, and I didn't really want to hop on with another business, so I was like, well, maybe I'll just do consulting. And so I quickly had cards made, and then I told them, see ya. In a world that is so digital, I think it's cool to give someone something physical to remember you by. It's unique. And the case itself is pretty rad. It's this metal case with a Frank Lloyd Wright design on it. Yeah. What's next? I gotta bring my wallet with me, right? So what wallet do I use? Well, my first business was called Caseco, and it was a leather goods business. So pretty much anything that is leather that I own is made by me. This bifold is made with Horween Chrome XL leather, and I hand stitched it with Lin cable thread. Next up, I'm a knife guy. I've always been a knife guy. I literally cut the tip of my thumb off as a kid with a machete because I'm such a knife guy. I love them. So what knife do I have in here? Well, I have the Spyderco Pair 3. Regret. I bought this in the heat of passion. I am a Spyderco guy. I love a Spyderco. I should have got the Benchmade bug out. That is the ultimate EDC knife. It's still a good knife. It feels amazing. S90V steel. It's really light. It's got a great lock. It's just not it. And I think the blade is a little too aggressive for an everyday. I want something that, like, if my Nana asks, Dominic, can I borrow a knife? Yeah, you bet. See, this is the kind of blade that you have like crazy eyes every time you open it because it's so aggressive. So, still a great knife. It's just not the one. Okay, and the final thing that's always in my bag, if it's not on my person, is my keys. I always toss them in here whenever I land wherever. So these are another Caseco product. I love these. So this is made with English bridle. I hand stitched it with tiger thread, which is beautiful and strong as hell. And I use this Japanese brass hardware that I took forever to find, and it's beautiful and it's patinaed so well. I was always really excited when someone ordered this version. I had multiple versions of these keychains, but these were my favorite, mainly because of this hardware. It's just so good. Anyway, that's it all. What quintessential EDC items do you always carry with you? Drop it in the comments. I want to know. I learn a lot from you guys, both from YouTube and from the newsletter. So let me know. You might be having a hard time focusing right now because you're trying to justify a $200 titanium sake bottle. I get it. Thanks for watching all. You know I appreciate it, and I will see you on the next one. Bye.